Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my June TBR. It is June 9th. We're 9 days into the month and I've only read 2 books and I feel a slump coming on. I have 10 books right here that I want to show you, and honestly I don't feel like reading, but I'm going to try to read some of them. I have 2 review copies and I'm going to show you the first 2 that I've already read. The first one was The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I am still thinking about it. I don't know what to think about it, but I'm still thinking about the story. I haven't given it a rating yet, and I haven't written my review on my blog yet. The second one was Lemony Snicket, The Unauthorized Autobiography. This is a companion to a series of unfortunate events. It took me 4 days to read this because I know it was supposed to not make sense, but the last 4 days I've just been in a mood where everything was pissing me off and I just did not want to do anything. I was sleeping a lot and I was in a upset mood. I wanted to enjoy it more than I did, but yeah. So I forget what I gave this. I think I gave it a 3 or 4. I think I gave it a 3. But yeah, it just has, it's told in multimedia format. It's got letters and documents and scripts and photographs and transcripts and sheet music. Now for the rest of the books that I'm hoping to get to this month, which with how I'm feeling about reading right now, I highly doubt. First one is Sammy's review copy that I'm going to be reading with her. I don't know how I'm going to go about this. Am I going to read it? Is she going to read it? Am I going to read it out loud? Are we both going to read it? So it's The Crowns of Crosswald. This is her lit pick review copy, and I'll link that down below. I mentioned it in my freebie haul, but it's a big book. It's 314 pages, but it's about a girl named Ivy who is hidden behind an enchanted boundary that separates the mundane from the magical. When Ivy crosses the border, her powers awaken. Curiosity leads her crashing through a series of adventures at the halls of Ivy, a school where students learn to master their magical blood and power of Crosswald's mysterious gems. When Ivy's magic in her life is threatened by the Dark Queen, she scrambles to unearth her history and save Crosswald before the truth is swept away forever. I'm going to be reading City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I read City of Bones back in March, and I have been wanting to read a book a month, but that's not happening. And I have all the books except Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, which I'm going to be getting soon. And I don't have Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows. And I wanted to read all of these to read the new book that's coming out in December. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot more recently about the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices. And everybody, I've been watching a lot of tag videos, and Magnus Bane, he was mentioned, and he was a part of City of Bones, and he was one of my favorite characters. So I'm going to be reading this one after, probably next. I have a review copy that I need to read this month for Tyndale Blog Network, and it is Before I Saw You by Amy K. Sorrells. It's about this girl who lives in this town where there's an heroin epidemic and all the people are dying or getting sick, and her mother goes to prison and she gets pregnant, and she works at this diner and she meets this new guy who's new to the town and to her work. So it's probably one of those books where the new guy saves her and gets her out of Dodge. I have 2 challenges that I have for me every month this year. One is to read a classic and a nonfiction. The classic I'm going to be reading this month is a Sicilian romance. A Sicilian Romance by Anne Radcliffe. I got this from the Little Free Library at my children's park. And this is the classic. And I have no idea what it's about. I never heard of this book. And then the nonfiction I'm going to read is The Duck Commander Family by Willie Robertson and Corey Robertson. I read Cy and Phil's book and gave them both 5 out of 5 stars, and I want to see how this one fares. I'm not a huge fan of Willie. I love them all. Jessica, Jep's wife, is my favorite. Jep is my favorite. Jason, Missy are funny as hell. And then I'm hoping that these last 3 books I will be able to get to. If not, I'm okay with it. I want to read the 4th book of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, Forever in Blue. I read the 3rd book last month for Buzzword Readathon, and I just want to finish the series. And I know there's a 5th book and I don't have it, but I'm going to be reading that one next month if I get to this one this month. So I can't tell you about this one because it'll spoil you, but it's about this group of friends, 4 girls who find this pair of pants, and they all magically fit into these pair of pants. And during summer, that's how they keep in touch. They send the pants to the next one, and whoever needs it the most gets it, because it brings magical powers, and it's not really magical powers, but it'll bring you good luck. So a pair of good luck pants. This series has been out forever. My favorite character is Bridget. If you noticed that none of these books are World War II, and I told you that I wanted to read all my World War II fiction books this summer, I only have one on this TBR because I forgot. But I got one, and it's Flame of Resistance by Tracy Groot. And it's on the brink of D-Day, and D-Day just passed a couple days ago. And this is about Nazi occupation has stolen much from Brigitte Durand, family, freedom, hope for a future, forced to turn her home into a German's only brothel to survive. Brigitte clings to patriotism by sneaking food to the French resistance and the downed airmen they're hiding nearby. American fighter pilot who was shot down and picked up by the resistance, he becomes the linchpin in their plan to leverage Brigitte's sympathy. By posing as a German officer, Tom can smuggle out critical intel she acquires from other soldiers about nearby bridges, whose capture and defense will be crucial to the Allied forces. D-Day looms and everyone knows invasion is imminent, but so is treachery. A little love story between the American fighter pilot and the French resistance operative, or the spy. The last book that I added at the very end, just to make it an even 10, was Lost Crow Conspiracy by Rosalind Eves. I read the first book last year called Blood Rose Rebellion, and it was my favorite, one of my favorite books of the year last year. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's about this magic system it's got a magic system, and the high elite social class, the rich, wealthy people, are the only ones who can use the magic. The rest of the people, the rest of the citizens and other foreigners, people in the world, whoever's not high class, they are banned from using their magic, and it is oppressed. And so this girl named Anna, I think her name's Anna Arden, she is wealthy and she can't do magic. So she goes from Britain to Hungary with her grandmother to work on her magic, or she has dark magic. And so her parents sent her to Hungary with her grandmother to be with her cousin and just try to work it out from there, because the guardians or the governors or the people over the magic system in Britain, they want to get rid of her and control her, and so they send her away to keep her safe, and she ends up starting a rebellion. I'm hoping that we get a lot more of Anna and Gabor. Gabor is one of my book boyfriends. I love him. It's way bigger than the first one, so I'm hoping it picks up right where it left off. So that is my June TBR. Let me show you. I'm making noises. Well, let me go ahead and take out the books I've read, so it won't look as daunting. And oh shit, I am ambitious, and my book's okay. It's not damaged in the making of this video. But, okay, but it's daunting with how I'm feeling right now against reading. Okay, so that was it for my June TBR. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're reading any of these books, or you want to read any of these books with me, let me know down in the comments and we'll buddy read. Or if you read any of these books and you liked it or you didn't like it, or if there's any trigger warnings, or if they're just not worth my time, let me know. And give this video a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos like this. I will be posting my May book haul soon, probably after this video goes up. And I do other videos. I do lifestyle hauls, the occasional vlogs. I'll tell you up in my channel art what I do. But yeah, please hit subscribe. I would love to have new friends. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.